You guys better stay tuned to see the world's fastest tractor. It's right over here. Let's go.
JCB world's fastest tractor, popping out just over 153 miles an hour.
Alrighty guys, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit that like button and be sure to hit that subscribe button if you don't mind. It's free. It's just that little button right down there. And also, what do you guys think about these shirts? The logo is going to be the same on the back. Any of you guys interested? Poll will be right here if you guys are. And psst, there's tractor poll videos at the end. Be sure to stay tuned for that. Okay, so I'm up in a gleaner right now, and I've never, ever been up here before, so this is kind of interesting. Basically, this entire boxy, thick shell comes up, and here's your motor, which this would, you know, kind of suck to work on because this would be hot. But you come back here, and your rotor is completely exposed. This is really nice for serviceability. Like, this is your transverse rotor. So instead of most other combines have a rotor that's like this in line with the machine, a gleaner comes in on the side, gets threshed like this, straw goes out the back, grain comes down here, and gets cleaned below us. No other combine you can come in here and do this. So this is really cool. So it looks like grain comes out, gets augered over here, and this looks like your pre-compression rolls. It looks like it just speeds up the grain, throws it downward through an air knife. Air knife helps clean the grain, and then it goes into a normal shoe which shakes it out. This is really cool. I've never seen one of these before, but man, oh man, this is neat. I'm just trying to figure out where's the panel that covers all this up, because there's got to be an extra panel here, but it might be this thing. I don't know, but either way, this is cool. Just not as cool when it's not on B-spine. Link right here if you guys don't understand. Sweet. There's the Geringhoff booth. So Kinsey came out with a new meter this past year. Look at this thing hum. So their new meter, apparently you could plant up to 12 mile an hour, or any other company out there only says 10. So it's kind of neat what they're finally getting into their own high-speed planting market. Jeez, hear this thing whip. Cool. Hello. Oh, Amy from the dealer processing center wants to reach me about my car's extended warranty. Should I hang up? No, thank you. Yes, I should hang up. The answer was yes. It's kind of neat that Kinsey's getting into the high-speed planter market. Well, it looks like they also got a pretty cool. We'll hit the Kloss booth a little bit later, but I'm just kind of working my way through aisles. Nothing really jumped out to me quite yet. We'll see. I need to sit down for a little bit. Ever since lunch, which is 5 hours ago, I haven't sat down. Minus that picnic table, that shouldn't count. It's just kind of different not having a glaring yellow combine in the sea of this puke green, but I think I can live with it. So I've always wanted to take a look at these. So what's cool about these tracks is when you're in harvesting grass with this forage harvester, if you had tracks, you don't want to tear up your grass. So what this track actually does is this big cylinder here will raise up the front of this track. So when you turn, basically you only have like 35% of your contact area of your track, so you can turn pretty easily without tearing up stuff. I think that's pretty dang cool. Kloss Jaguars, this one's $990 specifically. It's like, look, why are you selling that? See? Come on, Kloss, what are you doing? So I can't wait for Brian to get one of these so I can come out and try it. Ooh, it's got a auto greaser function. That's pretty neat. We'll hop up in the cab here right after they're done, but one of the dumbest things that I could see them doing is this. I'll set the camera down and fold up the ladder when you guys can see, but oh, this makes no sense to me. Basically, because you got tracks, the tracks will move up and down, so you're gonna fold up the ladder when you get in there. Well, I'll let you guys see how hard it is to fold it up. That is a pain. See your tailings there. I don't know if what I think about this new egg type thing. I don't know. I like it better than Case's handle. There's your throttle, just 3 shifts. Underrated feature right here. Cell phone holder. That is awesome. All companies need to have this. I don't mind Colossus cabs. They're a little bit small, but they do the job. Here's the combine. Case 9250. I was wondering if they had any combines here. So I'm at the Case booth right now. Want to know the biggest thing that caught my eye here? That right there. That looks like the new Raven height control module. So my sprayer has a big old thing that's like bigger than my hand. The new one looks like it's smaller than the size of my fist. Because I broke one off not like a little while ago. Well, when was that? Last year, 2 years ago I broke that off. That is a nice design. Good job, Raven. I know it's not Case stuff, but good job, Raven. And good job, Case, for putting that on there. Let's hop up there and see if there's anything different. This, again, this is a 3240 Case sprayer. Premium cab. Monitor's still the same. Ooh, is that a Pro 1200 right there? That would be nice. The Pro 1200's replacing the Pro 700. I didn't realize they were doing them in sprayers this early, but that's kind of cool. Tank looks the same. Well, mine's a poly tank, but tank looks the same. Engine deck's a little different to get open. Doesn't fold open like this. Half it doesn't fold open. It looks like it all folds open. Foamer's different. It's a lot of things different from the 30 series to the 40 series because we got a 3230. So here's the new Nemesis Tractor from Versatile. It's basically Versatile's first entrance into the kind of row crop, mid-range kind of tractor market. Basically, it's equivalent to like a 7R or a Puma or a Maxim tractor from Case. So I'll wait a little bit to get in this cab. But I'm kind of curious. Mike talks up this tractor. It's got a CVT transmission. It looks kind of interesting. So let's hop up in it. Okay, here we go. So this is kind of interesting. Again, it's that kind of egg type feel. This almost feels a lot more similar to like the new Case hydro handle. So I don't know if I love this thing a lot yet. I feel like my wrist will get tired after a while. It's kind of like after straining with it. I know it sounds like it's very little, but when you're spending 10 hours a day in something like this, it adds up. Well, I guess you probably wouldn't spend 10 hours a day in a loader tractor, but you might. So look like your loader functions are right here. Your SCVs. Here's your CVT levers. No clue what they all do. I know there's 3 of them. You got a max, this, then that. No clue. Someone left their cup. It's a DeKalb cup. This looks like a manual PTO. I have no clue. So you can do a normal PTO setting, 540. Looks like you can change from 540 to 1000 in the cab. It's kind of neat. Then you can do Eco PTO, which I'm guessing you can run your PTO at a lot less RPMs. The display looks pretty slick. All your kind of functions up here look pretty slick. I don't know. It'd be cool to try this tractor out someday. It's got almost 200 horsepower in it, so that's kind of neat. Here's your dash and everything. And another thing you don't see every day in a lot of tractors, the right hand staircase. That is pretty nice. The only bad thing is, if the seat doesn't swivel, it's pretty hard to get out that way because, you know, things. I'm not that skinny. But that is pretty nice. Mike just looked at me funny. There's gotta be a seat swivel in here somewhere, I would think. Just got done talking to Mike at the Versatile booth. That was kind of cool. I just completely got chatting with him for a while and completely forgot to take out the camera, and then someone else interrupted us, and then that was that. So we'll catch up with Mike a little bit later. But alrighty guys, we're back at the National Farm Machinery Show with Bruce with JCB, and behind us we got a special tractor. I'll let Bruce kind of take it away with what we have here.
Yeah, so here we've got the JCB World's Fastest Tractor, kind of based off of our production fast track tractor, but it broke the Guinness World Record last year, so we got an average speed of 135 miles an hour, topping out just over 153 miles an hour.
And just for the record, our tractors back at home, the fastest is 30 miles an hour, so 5 times that.
Yeah. So we kind of, you know, JCB 2 years ago or so, we kind of set to work with the idea, trying to tie it in with our 75th anniversary of our company. So we set kind of a lot of young engineers onto the project, and this is what they came up with. So we've got a lot of components that are the same on this as they are on our production tractor. JCB 6-cylinder engine in there, obviously tuned up a little bit more than production.
Just a touch, 1,000 horsepower or whatever you said before.
Generating just over 1,000 horsepower. So
that's pretty good. And then you said same JCB transmission, axles, stuff like that?
Axles the same, yeah. Chassis, basically the same. Suspension system the same, braking system the same as what we have in our production tractor.
And you can kind of see there's a production tractor right in back there in the corner there. I mean, you can kind of see they look, at least from a styling perspective, pretty similar, but obviously this one's lower to the ground. It's got the nice aerodynamic shroud around it. It's a pretty cool piece of engineering. And then the cab's tinted, but you can kind of see there's a ROPS in there. It's basically set up like a race car. It's kind of cool. The engineer in me is nerding out, I'm not gonna lie. So Bruce, I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much for stopping by. Cheers.
Boo. Not these guys. Not these guys. Boo. Boo. Don't like him. Boo. Selfie status. Boo. Oh man, look who we have here. Mike and Ross are talking. Shame, shame. Look at what plans are these guys hatching up is the better question. Oh, there we go. Ooh, look at that. Just look at this. It's like I'm with a living legend right now. I love it. Tell you what.
And tractors and stuff are harder to...
I'm a fan of this. This is slick. Look at all these are locked. They're padlocked. They've padlocked every single row unit. Why?
That's crazy. Why would you do that?
That is a lot of padlocks. So we're just kind of chilling, walking around right now. Now that we can actually walk and, you know, not be bothered by everyone. And not have a lot of people, I should say. So walk over to the Deere booth and then probably head out, grab some food. Magic is happening. Just look at that. All right, guys. So in the Deere booth this year, we got a Haggy. It looks like an STS-12, which it is an STS-12. It's got the new hybrid boom, which basically it's steel inner boom, so right here and right here, but it's aluminum in the outer. So same thing on the other side. It's a high clearance machine. It's got how big of tires? R50 tires, so it's about as tall as this thing can get, but it's still not as tall as a Miller, because on a Miller I can stand up straight and not hit my head. Well, on a Haggy, ouch, I hit my head. Well, you know what, Ross, you're short. So it's an STS-12, good machines, I like them. I wish they had a Deere cab on them, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. They also have a brand new 6M series, I believe it's 6120M. It's got the new kind of styling. It's a shortened hood, a much more sloped hood, so you can kind of see it from the, when you're in the operator seat, you can see it, you can probably see to the ground a lot shorter than you could on the older styles. The hood was up here a lot more. So 6120M, it's also got a 450M round baler on there. Also, they have the new 8RX series. So this is an 8RX 370. They used to be called 8R, so basically an 8370R. Well, now the new naming convention looks like it's going to be an 8RX 370. So that's kind of neat.
It's got foot pegs in it.
I know, they're pretty nice. 3-foot pegs.
It's got foot pegs.
It's pretty cool.
Finally.
So then also, it's an integrated 4-track. So this is the first, industry first, where it's got an integrated from the OEM, a tracks in the rear and tracks in the front for a row crop fixed frame tractor. That's pretty cool. It's got 2 different transmission options. Let's hop in this old girl. A much wider door opening, 20% wider, 20% more headroom. I believe that's what they say. And just look at this thing. It's got foot pegs, as Alex was saying, 3 of them. It's got a little bit more swivel, I believe. So that's pretty cool. It's got the command drive, which that's basically, it's a new way to drive this IVT. It's an IVT transmission when you have these, but it's kind of neat if you want to go. So if you want to go to full speed, you just double click it. So that's kind of cool. I'll be kind of interested to drive this thing. I love this new hydro handle layout. Well, it's the same layout as the combines, I should say. I really like the new cabs. The new radio is pretty awesome. So they got an 8RX. They also got the new 4Ms here. It's basically for poultry tractors is what I heard, or like specialty market. So it's a 4M heavy duty. Oh, that's kind of neat, 4066M. So those are the new ones. And then they also have a 4430 here. I'm not quite sure the storage behind it, but I just know that it's a really nice looking tractor for having 12,000 hours on the frame. And you heard me right, 12,000 hours. That is crazy. So this is a really cool tractor. It's pulling the brand new 1745 planter. It's basically kind of Kinsey style center pivot. It raises up and then twists to the side. I shouldn't say Kinsey because everyone does this. Case has one, Kinsey has one, now Deere has one. Basically it raises up and pivots. Ground drive. It looks like a more economical type of planter. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, so that's the Deere booth right now. They also have a bunch of smaller stuff like the compact utility tractors. They got gators. They got the brand new gators here. Different tillage stuff. They got the kind of like a knockdown version of the 2660 VT. So Deere's vertical tillage thing, which they should have. Ouch. I swear, every time I touch something, it shocks me. So maybe I should stop touching stuff. They got different utility mowers. Not utility mowers. They got different mowers here, 0 turns, riding long tractors. Nice toolbox over there. So pretty cool stuff. So that's the Deere booth, Case booth, Kubota booth, AGCO booth over there. Colossus way over there. So there's a lot of cool stuff here. Alrighty, closing this out. National Farm Machinery Show at 7 o'clock. We are getting kicked out. Well, not kicked out, but they're just politely asking us to leave because it closes at 7 for everyone, including media. So it is a ghost down here they got to set up for tomorrow. We'll come back bright and early in the morning and get some more stuff for you. We got some gold, don't we, Alex?
We do.
I mean Ross, because that's
Yeah.
who the people really want to see.
Yeah. No,
All right.
Yeah.
Signing off. See you guys later. Boom. That was a good one.
Too bad it's red.
I don't know. I'm not going to complain with the 66 series frame. Right now I'm currently trying to find my way to the pit. I'm not having any good luck. So I'm trying to get down there and get some good footage for you guys. Work out a little bit. So anyway, that is the end of the video. If you guys did enjoy that video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and them right here, at Hartung Family Farms. And of course, guys, as always, ta-ta for now. That was gutsy.